It's no big secret that I raised these girls. It's also no big secret I used to have black hair. You know, last night, in anticipation to this event, while your mother was working real hard, getting things together, as she always did from the time all y'all was born, tirelessly. A lot of things were running through my head, and I felt impressed to write something down on behalf of this occasion. And I want to read something to you, honey, that I typed last night. It's called One More Time. As I've always told my children, although I treat everyone differently, because obviously they're all different, I love them all equally. Chanel, you was always a fast-paced child and always on the go. You came into this world fast-paced by putting your mother into the final stages of labor at 4 in the morning, causing me to set a record for driving over Storm King Mountain that took us to the emergency room at West Point where I was stationed, barely making it to the delivery room for your glorious arrival in this world. Ever since I could remember, you always was a go-getter. That must be the theme for tonight. And you didn't stop until you got it done. You know, there's not enough time or space that I can utilize to express the memories I have with you as a child growing up. But suffice to say, there are plenty, and will always be forever ingrained in my heart and my mind, as with all my children. You know, it's funny. As parents, many of us are anxious for our children to grow up so they can finally do the things on their own and be self-sufficient. But when something like this comes along, some of us wish we could turn back the clock because deep inside, we're not ready to let go. It's obvious that the clock cannot rewind for anyone. But if God would have said to me, Ralph, if I gave you the opportunity to go back in time and do some things over again, what would they be? I imagine there would be a lot of things I would do, but on top of that list would be to watch the excitement on your face when you took your first steps one more time. To push you on the swing set one more time. To watch you coming down the slides with your arms wide open waiting for me to catch you one more time. To watch you giggle and clown with your siblings while eating at McDonald's one more time. To watch you laugh hysterically while I play Doctor and Chinga Man one more time. And to watch your attentive eyes staring at me while I read one of your favorite bedtime stories, and to watch you slowly drift away to sleep one more time. To my new son-in-law, I want you to know that a father will always feel no one is good enough for his daughters. That's not meant to be a selfish or mean-spirited attitude, but it's just one of those rights that a father reserves for himself. The truth is, you're a good man, and I've always been impressed with your character. No father could ask for anything more than I want to thank you for desiring my daughter and her only to spend the rest of your days with. That, my friend, is one of many things that defines character. As for whatever advice I can give, I can only give this. Marriages and parenting are like fingerprints. No two are exactly alike. The only advice that will be helpful in this case, I would say, is experience itself. However, if you want to know 3 secrets of being happy in a marriage, they are as follows. Yes, dear. No, dear. I'm sorry, dear. So as this chapter of our lives come to a close, I want you to always remember, Chanel, although time continues to go forward and I'm forced to deal with the reality that you are the little flower that has blossomed into this beautiful woman that you are, you will always be that almond-eyed little girl in my eyes. Congratulations. And may God richly bless the two of you. I love you always.